Good evening. As parents, we nominated a very special person for a Global Gene Award, hoping we would be given the opportunity to honor her. We feel our journey to get where we are tonight was persistent in love and led by faith. When asked to present this honor to a lifetime achiever in the field of science, I was naturally nervous. But I knew God would help me standing here now, speaking not only as a parent, but as an advocate for rare disease. How do we fairly describe a neuroscientist who's highly prolific, innovative, and groundbreaking? Professor Illana Gozes joins us tonight all the way from Israel. We recognize her great contributions in transferring results from the academic field to the biotech sector. Her research in pharmacology, medicinal chemistry, and molecular neuroscience is widely published, cited in 300 scientific publications within 10,000 citations, and she's gained numerous patents. She's an inspiring international leader, receiving over 15 national and international awards for her groundbreaking discoveries. She plays a critical and inspiring role in discovering genes that control brain development and cognitive behavior, and developing drugs that protect our most vital organ, the brain. By formal introduction, Illana Gozes is PhD Professor of Clinical Biochemistry, Lilly and Avraham Gillian Chair for Investigation of Growth Factors, Department of Human Molecular Genetics and Biochemistry, Sackler Faculty of Medicine, Adams Supercenter for Brain Studies, Segal School for Neuroscience, and Tel Aviv University, Israel. And finally, Editor-in-Chief for Journal of Molecular Neuroscience. Professor Gozes is a Lifetime Achievement Award winner in the field of both brain research and drug development. She's a top neuroscientist, but a loved professor and a mentor to over 50 students. But tonight I'll speak of the tireless efforts, hard work, and compassion of this one human being making a difference in the lives of our children, our rare children, who suffer from a mutation of a major brain development gene called ADNP, active dependent neuroprotective protein, a gene that is deregulated in Alzheimer's disease, schizophrenia, and mutated in autism. Professor Gozes made the discovery of the ADNP gene more than 15 years ago, a pivotal moment in her lifetime achievement, research, and hope towards therapeutic drug development as a possible treatment for devastating neurodegenerative disorders. ADNP has now led to a rare genetic neural syndrome affecting 33 children in the US and 80 children worldwide, including my child. After an 8.5-year journey, which led to genome sequencing and the success of my own daughter's diagnosis, we and other families finally diagnosed began to have hope for the future, but realized what we were up against, yet another challenge, rare. So as parents do, we began searching for who could help us and who could help our plight. We understood there was only one person in the world that could truly explain this gene, the neuroscientist who discovered it. In 2014, our lives as parents changed forever. After contacting Professor Gozes, hope began when she quickly became a member of our team. Imagine the miracle of that as a parent. She began to globally collaborate for us. She now sits as chair of our scientific advisory board for our newly formed ADNP Kids Research Foundation. She humbly mentions this position as one of her career highlights. In her own words, she says, "I want to help our ADNP children." Her purposeful career in neurodegenerative disorders and diseases, and now a new, first, hopeful step into pediatrics. It's in her commitment and compassion to help our ADNP children live healthier lives, but imagine the challenges that lie ahead of her. A brain gene that's mutated. A brain gene that expresses to more than 400 other genes of the body. And in its destruction, it was capable of breaking our children's hearts, stealing their basic mobility, but worst of all, robbing them of their cognitive function and silencing their voices. Professor Gozes loves our children. She learns from listening to our journeys, and with less than 100 children worldwide, has become our best advocate. Professor Gozes works for AD&P children, but even a much larger population, in her own words, humankind. There's hope because she continues to move forward, protecting our AD&P kids through research, passionate about parent-science collaboration, and she's a definition of a pioneer, a leader in science. We look into the eyes of our children where we find hope daily. But tonight, we share together hope for mercies in medicine, for those like Dr. Gozes, who's been blessed with extraordinary gifts in science. Dr. Gozes shines in humility, making her most deserving of this award. She's giving a voice to AD&P children and medical communities worldwide. Tonight we celebrate the compassionate side of neuroscience. We pray for wisdom and endurance in her lab in the years to come as she tirelessly works to protect our AD&P children's most vital organ, the brain. So tonight, a sincere, heartfelt thank you from all of our AD&P families for your excellence and your dedication. I present to you this year, Champion of Hope, Science International, Professor Illana Gozes.
I actually wrote something, but after this eloquent words, I'm really humbled, and I'm very, very honored to be here. And please take in mind that I'm after traveling from Tel Aviv today. I just arrived. So I'm really, really thankful. And the AD&P family, all the mothers that are sitting here, they are my family, and the children are also my family, and I would love to help them. And with the discovery of AD&P, we also found a snippet in AD&P that actually brings back some of the AD&P activities. And this has been in clinical trial in the elderly population and showed some efficacy in cognitive enhancement. And we have a company in Israel that is just now trying to develop it further. We'll probably start with more mature population and aged population to try and enhance cognition, but once it passes through this hamper, I hope that we will be able to help the children. And the company is called Coronis Neurosciences, it's new, and I hope that we could not only understand all the mutations, but also try and help the kids medically, like you are doing with all the other diseases. Also, we have started a European and Canadian collaboration within a network called Illana Neuron with the cognitive genetic group in the University of Antwerp that actually took together the 10 children and now even collecting more to try and understand the syndrome better and try and understand why do the mutation come about and how they differ from each other and understand better the genes. So this is what we are doing in both sides. So I'm very thankful to you for honoring me. This is a great honor. And also to my family that is bearing with all my scientific endeavors, and to the AD&P family, my new family. So thank you very much.